Welcome back to I Seduce the Dragon. We are a D&D podcast very loosely playing Icewind Dale, the Rime of the Frost Maiden. I'm Jess. I'm your DM, and I play the world. And I'm here with our players.
I am Ryan Keely, and I play Erastus Brainerd the 12th, a satyr artificer with memory problems.
My name is Cristina Van Epps. I am playing Tohri Cole, the wood elf rogue with life problems.
I'm Dana Scarborough. I'm playing Gentry Rose Bitter Creek Dumont, who is unpopular amongst her friends, but very popular amongst gods, for good or for bad.
That's a very good assessment.
I think, yeah, for better or worse, they do all want a piece of you.
Unlike your friends who want nothing to do with you.
Exactly.
Oh. At least until tomorrow. Tomorrow I am contractually obligated to be Gentry's friend.
Yay.
So
I can't focus on anything because now I'm just scared about losing my one friend.
you got to lock it down before then. You got to lock it down.
You're going to have to lock it down.
I am Vanessa Flanders, and I play Martha Sinclair, a half-elf paladin who is just a big old dummy.
No clever way to say it this week, folks.
I'm running out of references.
I have a lore question
Oh,
about the area or town in which we call Icewind Dale.
the Dale.
It's the 10 towns, right? There were these lovely 10 towns that then Oral came and did her thing, and now it's Neverending Winter. Is that when they named it Icewind Dale?
It was already Icewind Dale. Oral came and took over.
It was never like a Mediterranean climate.
It was never Nice Wind Dale.
Boo.
It was always cold, but there was a semblance of seasons and there was sunshine and...
So we're like not trying to make Alaska Hawaii here. We're like making...
We're making Alaska again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they all agree to call it this at some point?
Before it was Happy Springdale.
Yeah,
and then,
was it Happy
then
Springdale?
Oral
Or-
came.
Like Pleasant Summer Breezedale or whatever. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying.
All right, so let's jump back into formerly known as Pleasant Summer Breezedale, Icewind Dale. Here's a recap of what happened last time. Gentry dreamed that her friends tortured and mocked her. This was, of course, an illusion created by the evil deity Asmodeus.
Tortured and mocked her in a way she wasn't into, specifically.
Oh, so you're admitting you are into it.
I mean, I could be.
Taking notes.
Consensually.
It is a chippy start to
I'm into it.
episode whatever of season 2.
Asmodeus then appeared in the dream, ending the torture, and told Gentry she wasn't getting the god training she could be getting from the dark side. She suggested that she could show Gentry a thing or two, and implied threateningly that she had eyes on Gentry's parents. Gentry woke up, pissed at her friends for what she had dreamed, and there was some heat in the conversation that ensued.
Yes, because Gentry rolled a 1, so she believed it was real. The dream, like when she was in it. Dana rolled a 1, so Gentry thought it was all real. Yeah.
So, there was some heat in the conversation that ensued about what to do next, and you all decided on a list. 1, fix Sagan. 2, do ritual equals Tohri less gross. 3, kill moose, save lumberjacks. 4, Ice Island. And 5, Wizard City. Did I get that right?
Let me refer to my hand.
Please check the notes. Please check the notes written on your hand. Seems correct.
Yeah. I'm going to say a thumbs down on Ice Island because it sounds like some bullshit. And I would like to continue to avoid.
It sounds like a beverage you could get at Applebee's.
As someone who is proficient in both natty ice and Smirnoff ice, I can say I have no interest in going to Ice Island. In order to get me to go to Ice Island, you guys are going to have to like ice me where you do the thing where you present someone with a Smirnoff ice. You have to chug it immediately.
Oh, I thought you were just saying we'd have to kill you. I thought we were going mafia with it, where it's like we're gonna have to ice him. Gonna have to take him out.
I like the idea of us actually just having a side quest where we're just trying to ice various people.
We're off to a fantastic start because fixing Sagan, we've already
failed to fix Sagan.
Yeah, that's right. You
that
also
one off
made
the
the
box.
potion to fix Sagan, and that didn't even work. That potion turned black instead of blue, and Anvig, whose blood was the key ingredient, revealed that she had actually been bitten by a were-tiger.
So to clarify, we didn't fuck up.
You didn't fuck up, no. This is where you are. You are standing around this little cauldron of potion that is now black. Anvig is beside herself, looking at all of you. Tears well up in her eyes, and she runs off into an adjoining cave.
Looks like someone's going to have to parent for the first time in however long. Gentry, you want to jump in on this one?
Sagan looks at all of you and runs after her.
Gentry says, looks like Tohri's going to have to parent a little bit here.
Doesn't the parenting stop when they become adults?
I mean, not if you skipped out on the last part of parenting. Then she has arrested parentedness.
Yeah, the statute of limitations, there's like a tolling period.
Sagan needs you to kind of maybe just be there. I can go with you.
No, I'll go do it. Don't eavesdrop for the love of any god. All of you.
I can only message. I can't eavesdrop currently with my spell lists, Tohri, so you're all good.
I give Erastus a very unconvinced look, and then I'll head over. Tohri will head over to speak to his children.
Why would I care about wanting to listen to Tohri's bad parenting, I say to Martha.
I mean, I bet it's actually going to be super funny just listening to him stumble through trying to talk about feelings or problems or anything
Or
he can't
he
just
may-
stab or fuck.
I
He
mean,
may
that's
surprise us and show up, be emotionally vulnerable, and
Do I need to burn a spell slot casting Zone of Truth to see if you even fucking believe that?
I'm just
that's a good use of a spell slot.
Savage.
I am putting it out into the universe and hoping that it becomes real for Tohri.
Aren't you a demigod? Shouldn't you be able to do more than just put it out into the universe?
Yeah, like if only there
Gentry.
was some higher power listening.
I can't make him be a good dad.
No god could do that.
I can't make him not be shitty at whatever conversation he's going to have next. I'm a demigod who's also shitty at conversations. So, no.
You're better
this
at parenting.
He needs a different demigod, you're saying. The demigod of conversation.
Should
Yeah.
we bring Asmodeus?
No, she is good at a lot of things, but not so good at perhaps anything good or uniting. Family, she's all darkness and darkness.
I would like to roll Arcana on Asmodeus's areas of expertise, kind of like you check like what saints are saints of.
That might be a religion check. The skill religion.
Oh, that's
that
a
talks about
skill?
religion. Yeah, there's a religion skill about religion.
I haven't rolled that before. I have a +3 on both of these. I don't give a fuck. All right, rolling religion. Well, I had rolled a unnatural 10 on Arcana, but then I rolled a unnatural 6 on religion. So that's where we're at today.
Just clarifying that it was an unnatural 6.
What is Asmodeus good at?
So, you rolled a 6 and you don't know a whole lot about Asmodeus, but it's general knowledge that Asmodeus is considered the god of conquest.
Hot.
So it's generally it's generally pretty frowned upon to be a worshiper of Asmodeus. And it's why so many people in power, positions of power, were revealed by Martha's book.
She also is like an all-engulfing darkness. She is all black, dark nothingness, which I don't think Tohri needs any extra, negative space in this situation. So no.
So Tohri, you pass through the caves following Anvig and Sagan. And before you see them, you hear Sagan whispering, echoing through the caves. It's okay, Annie. It's kind of fun. As you approach, you see a chamber in the cave with stone walls, There are candles. There's like little fires for lighting. And Anvig is hugging Sagan in the furthest corner of the cave, crying.
Okay.
I do that awkward thing where there's like an open doorway, so I just like knock on the side of the cave to alert them that I am here. It's like, hey.
Anvig looks up and sees you and goes, ah, and wipes her eyes. She scrubs the tears from her eyes. Her body language suggests maybe this is not the time.
Yeah.
Hey. That with the potion and everything back there, don't. If that's okay, I'm getting a look. Just if you're not upset about the potion thing, what is this right now?
How can you say that's not a big deal? I'm a monster.
You're cursed. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not listening in. That was out of character.
Let's not put lipstick on a pig. You're cursed.
Good.
But there's other ways to deal with it. It doesn't have to be a problem for you two.
Sagan says, yeah, Annie, it's kind of cool. You change and you've got claws and a cold doesn't hurt you.
That's
Hugs him a little closer and she says, hey, Sagan, can you maybe go help out with the fire outside so I can talk to your dad? And he doesn't want to, but he leaves. And now you're alone with Anvik. And she'll say, I don't know how much you saw of what just happened, but it's not okay to be a were-tiger.
Nope, lay it on me. Whatever you got, just hit me with it.
Hit you with what?
I've been gone for a few years, and I know that some thoughts and feelings have built up.
Oh, and this is all about you.
Oh, that's right, you don't know.
Don't know what?
Because I didn't tell you, did I? The reason I left was because I got bit. Wasn't the only reason, but was a big one.
So you're a monster.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's your people like you, who did this to us?
I'm not gonna own them and say they're my people, because they're not.
And you haven't done anything about it?
I killed their leader, if that helps.
Did you see
I didn't know
Mom?
this was happening. I didn't know... What?
Mom's in the town. She's... Tohri, I'm sorry. You were gone, but she married their leader.
You knew she was there?
She came to visit us in the church. She thought that by the time we turned, she would figure something out and that I would have a place.
Did you tell Sagan?
No, I didn't tell Sagan.
I'm just asking. Don't tell him.
That she wants us to live among the were-tigers? Yeah, I'm not going to tell him that. But we can't just leave her here.
She's not here anymore.
What do you mean? Did you see her?
I did.
Where'd she go?
Fox, their leader, killed her.
You don't know that.
I do. I'm sorry, Annie. I'm sorry.
She's so stupid. She's trying to contain herself. Can I see her? Can I see her body?
I didn't want Sagan to know.
Fine.
So I put her to rest.
Where?
In the town.
Shit.
I didn't know if you knew.
She was doing her best. She doesn't make good decisions. She didn't make good decisions. But she was trying to help us. Which is more than you ever really did, isn't it? So I think I need a few minutes alone.
I'll take that you loved your mom, and I'll take that she was trying for you, because she was. She wanted to get you out of that situation. But I'm the one who stuck around for longer than she did. I'm the one who sent you money. I left so that you weren't living with a monster. Would you have preferred that?
You left because you're selfish.
Sure. But there's a way that this is not going to ruin your life. The crazy woman whose cave this is, there's a ritual she can do so that you aren't going to just turn into a beast once a month, so that you have some control over this. Okay?
I don't want to stay a weretiger.
That's your option right now.
Can I just have a little bit of time to think about all of this?
Sure. You can take your time. Absolutely. Okay? I'm just letting you know.
Thank you.
It's not...
Thank you!
Great. Good talk. And I leave her in her little cave.
All right, so you walk out and you return to the others.
I return to the others. And I go find Sagan, wherever he happens to be.
He was sitting outside the cave entrance, but he was not listening. As you walk past him, he watches you and he observes your body language. What do you look like?
I think definitely tense and definitely I think that there is a level of anxiety that Tohri has that he does not verbalize, but could be it makes him kind of twitchy and flighty in a sense, which Sagan could possibly pick up on, just this air of unspent energy.
Do you feel that you look approachable?
No. Not at all.
So,
Not in the slightest. When does Tohri ever?
in that case, Sagan doesn't really move. He sits and he watches.
I'm going to approach him, though,
Okay.
and say, hey, the potion we were trying to make to cure you is not going to work.
I didn't want it to work anyway.
I know. You're gonna be stoked. Skara can do her ritual, or what I think she can do it on 3, which is great, because there's 3 of us now.
So I can do the ritual too now?
Yeah, you can do the ritual too.
Okay. His excitement about it has been dampened by his sister's response.
Yeah. Annie's not taking it well. She needs a second. Just give her some time alone before going in there.
Okay. I'm gonna make her something. And he heads toward the cave entrance to walk outside.
Don't go too far, all right? We don't know when this ritual is going to happen. We need you close by.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
And he leaves.
And I will rejoin the party, still looking unapproachable.
Hey, this episode goes out to our Patreon subscriber, Dom, who joined us for one of our very first live episodes. Thanks so much, Dom.
So while they've been chatting, Gentry
Just a
is...
chit-chat.
It's been a little bit, but Gentry has said to Erastus, "Hey, Erastus, I want to try something real quick. Just lay down. Just lay down.
I lay down.
I've been playing with this, and I think you're really gonna like it." And I cast Thaumaturgy, and I make a small little earthquake that just feels like a massage underneath Erastus's back.
The magic fingers cantrip.
Wow.
Yeah, right?
It sounds
Can I do a little what's the word when you do the sound effects?
Fully work.
Foley.
yeah.
Do a little Foley.
Oh, yeah.
I am so afraid of what we're about to see appear on screen.
I'm so here for it.
I also love the hard emotional whiplash that this podcast always gives.
We needed a reprieve.
Where it's really intense, sad conversation. Ryan's about to re-enter screen with a vibrator that she's going to put against her face. I feel like. Massage gun.
It's one of those.
Massage gun. Hell yeah.
My trainer uses that on me, and it's amazing.
There we go. All
I
right.
could either use this or the twerculator, but we're gonna use this for right now.
Yeah.
Gentry!
It's so good, right? Right? Okay. Wait. Do you want me to down or up? Which way?
Too much.
Okay, too much. Down the back. Right?
You may not be a god, but you might be a wizard, Gentry.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that. I was just playing around with it, and I thought, you know who would like this? Erastus.
High five,
Erastus.
buddy.
Yep,
You
high
want
five.
a potion? You want a potion? I got my morning potions. You want to get weird?
I would love a potion. What do I got to roll? What do I have to roll?
It's a D6.
Okay.
It's a D6. Let's get weird.
Okay.
Let me pull up the thingamajig. Experimental elixir.
It is your experimental elixirs.
5E.
It's in your features and traits.
I know. I found it. I just had to ask you first because I didn't really remember.
You're doing great. You're doing amazing.
You're the best. I love you. You're really pretty.
I support you so much. You're doing such great work.
I drink it, and it's a 4.
It's a 4.
Gentry has been giving Erastus a massage, and Gentry is doing a shot from Erastus. This is what we've been.
I'm doing one too.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking. If we're doing shots in the morning, you gotta do it with a friend. Just rules.
For sure. I agree.
I got a 5. Okay. Oh. Okay. What'd you get?
4.
So you have boldness. The drinker can roll a D4 and add the number rolled to every attack roll and saving throw they make for the next minute.
Okay.
We have to talk about what's just happened, but
You're gonna need boldness for this.
Gentry
You're gonna need the boldness.
is using this moment to collect herself and waiting for Tohri to get back to figure out what our next move is, because
I feel like Tohri would have walked out of the room and had his conversation with Sagan, and now he's sort of brooding about.
Does Tohri see that I am floating on my back 10 feet up in the cave?
I will approach the group and say, are we finally exercising him?
It's gonna take more than that to drive out these demons, old buddy. Tohri, I am full of demons. Oh, Tohri. Gentry has decided to be a semi-god.
A semi-god? Is that more or less than she was before?
No, it's that now she can do like long haul trucking.
She can haul more freight now.
I'm highly disappointed that there was not a single semi-erection joke, but, you know.
Gosh dang it, we're losing it. Just close the doors on us now. We missed the opportunity. She's a half chub god.
okay, well, no massages for you, Tohri. No massages for you.
It was ever an option. Let's not pretend.
I feel like Martha's just like a little bit hurt that she can just fly all the time and no one cares. And Erastus is like one time for gimmick doing it and everyone like thinks it's so cool.
What can I say? Some of us just have panache and flair.
Okay, Tohri,
Yeah.
how is Annie?
Bad.
I imagine so.
Yeah.
She knows no one blames her, right? I mean, we all...
It's more of the I have become a monster, the thing that which I hate the most kind of situation.
She's a teenage
Yeah.
girl. They all go through this
She's
phase.
20.
Eh.
She's an adult woman. By human terms.
I feel much less weird about making jokes about hitting on your stepdaughter, Tohri. I'm going to say that right now. I thought she was 16 this whole time. Which was a way funnier bit for me.
We're not going to unpack that.
If I sleep with her, will that make her feel better?
No.
No, that will definitely make her hate herself even more.
But if it makes her hate Tohri less,
It's not. I don't think there's anything.
No, I think she'll just blame Tohri for bringing this weird old perverted goat around.
hey, you know what? I offer my entire body up for the good of the group on the regs, and I feel like I am not being appreciated.
I told her about Scara's whatever, her ritual. She needs time to process.
Also, Tohri, I think it's worth pointing out, and I say this, and I want you to accept it in love. You're not a monster, right? Like, did you tell her that you also are a were-tiger? So is Sagan. Y'all aren't monsters.
Okay, I'm sorry. Tohri is the dad that abandoned her
For sure.
to take care of a small child. Tohri is a monster, with or without being a were-tiger. Let's be real, these guys.
Separate from the were-tiger.
Yeah.
Specifically, in terms of were-tigerness, there's worse. Like, where this ritual is totally going to work and it's totally going to be fine. But like, I know she does not necessarily hold you in high esteem, but you have been a fairly good were-tiger as far as were-tigers go. I mean,
not that we have much of way of comparison.
It is gross.
It's very
gross.
Definitely
gross, but it's
I would like to make you less sticky.
And sluffy.
Like if you were a good, how do I say this? Like there are worse things about you than being a were-tiger.
I'm so aware.
So
This is great.
I'm so upset that Gentry didn't pick the inspiring leader, and this is her pep talk. If I made a list of the top 10 worst things about you, were-tiger would not even be on the list.
It's not
even there.
There's so many other things that make you a monster.
There's your demeanor, your hygiene,
your alcoholism,
your sexual proclivities, your
I'm sorry.
alcoholism.
When does anybody else other than Erastus last taken a bath in this group?
I actually have been meaning to bring that up in as
I'm sorry. I distinctly remember also having taken a bath recently. I know Erastus bathes on the regular. When have you two had a bath recently?
I'm with Tohri on this one. We actually do need to have a conversation about the ladies in the group's hygiene because I have some concerns.
I am a traveling performer.
Yeah, because carnies are known for their hygiene.
I don't have prestidigitation either, so I'd really probably
No,
be
you
safe.
don't. Can't clean yourself magically.
I just don't need to tell everyone when I do take a bath because I'm not usually with anyone else or in any other way moving the storyline along.
Who here at this campfire thinks that Tohri and Martha need to bathe more regularly and also clean their armor?
Wait. Why am I being thrown in
No,
here?
I mean Gentry. I mean Gentry and Martha.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I take excellent care of my armor. It is gleaming.
There's a little bit of murmuring and like one or two hands go up slowly.
What do I have to roll to see if I've been showering or bathing? Because I
Insight?
Personal history.
Martha would.
Oh, yeah, you guys have been showering. It's fine.
Have they?
Sure. It's their characters.
I don't think so.
They didn't say they weren't showering.
They didn't say that they were.
You also haven't been saying that you've been eating and taking shits, but we know it's been happening.
I have been saying I've been eating, but I have not been saying I've been taking shits, and I promise I've been taking shits. You see what I eat.
I've never pooped in my life.
It's a pellet situation for Erastus.
Is this the kind of campaign you want me to run? Is this what you want me to do? Because we can be doing survival checks every 10 feet if you want, Ryan Keely. You can be fighting like little bunnies and wolves and shit for the rest of your life.
As long as I don't have to learn my backstory, I am down for it.
Erastus, is it a pellet situation?
Like rabbits, 100%.
Like goats and deer. Like goats and deer.
I am so happy with how I've deflected this.
I would like to add that it's not that Martha smells, it's just that she carries chowder.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
It's easy to mistake.
So, Gentry, you feel a warmth in your chest.
Ooh. Is it in my chest or like on
It's
my
in
chest?
your chest. It is a prayer.
I thought it might be a prayer and I was going to see. I feel like Gentry's new enough in this receiving prayer that it's not something she can multitask.
Sure.
So she needs to step away.
You open the prayer. You see a path opening before you. It doesn't go that far. It's Anvig. She's praying to you. And she's saying, Gentry, help me. Make it not true.
We haven't done this yet. I haven't answered a prayer in a prayer.
There's a couple of options here. You can answer the prayer through the path before you. Mm-hmm. That will result in an astral projection scenario, and your body will sort of
But
like
she's
slump
right.
down.
I know she's close
You
by.
could just walk over there
Yeah,
too.
she's right there.
Since she's so close.
So I'm going to just walk over to her.
You enter the chamber where she is crying and praying, hunched over, clutching her chest. And she looks up. Did you hear my prayer?
I did. And it's true. I can't make it not true. And I'm
There's
sorry.
nothing you can do. Just cure me.
We're working on that. We're going to work on doing a ritual right now. And I sit down next to her and I take her hands and I say, you are not a monster. Sagan is not a monster. And as much as you really despise him, Tohri is not a monster. He's flawed, but he's trying. And this sucks for you right now, girl. It's not great. And it's scary. It's not who you are, though. It's not who you are. And we're going to work on a fix, working on a fix together. But you know what? It doesn't define you. And honestly, Sagan is real cute when he turns into this. We've been able to control him. We're going to figure it out for you, too. I think most importantly, we're going to get you a new home around people who are going to take care of you in a way that you have not been taken care of. You've had to be in charge of everything, and you need some community, and Gentry's going to help you out with that. It's going to be rough getting there, but I'm going to get you in good hands.
You have a community?
Yeah, I got some people. They're weirdos, but they're fun, and they're lovely, and they're over in Goodmead, and they're huddling up, and they're taking care of each other. And we're going to get you and Sagan there, and we're getting some other folks there, too. And you're going to be okay.
Okay.
And you know what? You don't have to figure out how you feel about Tohri right now. That's a lot, and you don't have to unpack that right now. We're going to try and get you on the road as quick as possible. But I understand it's complicated.
He just is acting like he's been here the whole time.
I know. I think he would like it to be that he's been here this whole time.
What makes you... I'm sorry, I don't mean to question you, but how can you know that?
I don't know it, but I hope it. And I've seen bits and pieces of it. In him, I think he doesn't care a lot about a lot of things, but the things he fucking cares about, he does. And he's trying his best right now. He is with us, which, if nothing else, is a testament to some change that he has made in his life, because there are far more enticing places he could be right now. And he's here, and he's doing it. And right now, there's no real reward at the end of it, other than making sure you and Sagan are okay. That's new for him, and that sucks for you, but he's doing it. When did you get bit? Are you okay?
She looks down at her arm and she pulls her sleeve down and she says, "It happened during the fight. I wasn't sure that even it was true. That's why I didn't say anything. I thought maybe it was okay."
Yeah, I've never really actually seen one of those. Can I do a medicine check just so that I gain the knowledge of kind of knowing what these bites are like and what they look like and what the vibe sort of is around them?
For sure, yeah.
Do a vibe check.
She allows you to take her wrist and push up her sleeve and look at the bite.
Okay. 22? That's 22.
22, incredible. As you very delicately touch it to your fingertips, you feel a particular sinister kind of heat.
Okay.
It's something that you know only someone with divine blood would detect, since it is a curse that originated with a god.
It's not that something I can heal. I mean, it's not something that can be healed. It's just, I've gained this knowledge now that I kind of know what these...
It is beyond your current power to heal it.
Right. I say, well, yeah, that is a doozy of a bite, sweetie. It's done its thing already, but...
At least it doesn't hurt.
That's good. We're all gonna try and figure out this ritual thing with crazy Skada. You want to come join us and figure out? I mean, if nothing else, this ritual is going to be kind of crazy and entertaining, so might be good. Also, I kind of have something cooked up a little bit for Tohri, and I think you might get a kick out of it. So
okay,
I'm gonna see if I can get him to marry just for funsies, because I have a ritual thing that will give extra protection to people who are united in bond. And you know how he really doesn't actually like Martha, but they're best friends? I think we can make him be Martha's husband.
So you don't like Martha?
No, I do, but she thinks this is a hoot. They're not going to have any actual marital obligations, but they do have to remain within a few feet of each other to get protection.
I like this is how
it's going to be a real hoot.
Gentry cheers up someone whose mom just died.
Whose mom just died telling her, yeah, your stepdad, I'm going to marry him to somebody as a prank.
I'm cursing him with I'm making him attached to someone that bothers him.
And also, Gentry doesn't know that her mom just died, but it's still...
Oh, right.
So I'm going to make him be basically obligated to be around someone that super annoys him.
Yeah, okay.
He has to be. Like, it's called wet. It's not a real wedding. I know that it's sensitive. But he's going to have to be tied to her in order to get protection. How fun is that going to be?
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be real fun.
I guess I'm still...
Can I hear this conversation? Because I think it'll be really fun, too.
That's so much for Anvig to unpack.
I'll come out, sure. Hey, one more thing, Gentry. And she bows her head again.
Whatever you got. I'm
Are
here.
you able to communicate with those who have passed on?
That's a tricky question. It depends. If I have their corpse and can reanimate it, I don't think that's what you're talking about, though. I don't know, sweetie. I'm still... You know, when we've passed, it's, the people who have left have gone on, and they don't always want to be talked to, and that's not because they don't love us, it's just that they need us to kind of figure it out ourselves, you know? But what are you trying to do? Who do you want to talk to?
My mother passed, and I never got to say goodbye.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes that just happens, so... And it's not fair. It's not how we want things to be. But if I can figure out a way to pass on the message, I will.
She bows her head again and squeezes your hands that are holding hers and says, thank you. And you feel an outpouring of faith that strengthens you.
Do I get to give some juju back? Like just some I mean, I know I could mark a person as a follower, but could I know she's an NPC, but I want to like a mini bless of some sort.
Like when the Pope throws water on people?
Yeah, you could do that.
Flick a little water on her.
Symbolic blessing. Sure.
Yeah. Make up a fun hand gesture in this moment, and that'll be the blessing. And she... Absolutely, it's the whole thing. It's like a symbolic. She'll buy it, and that will make her believe more. Yeah,
No,
a jerk off.
It's not that. I'm not doing the jerk off message on your stepdaughter.
Yeah, please don't.
Should it be the face-off thing where you just touch someone's face?
Just drag your hand down her
And
face.
just fully palm their face?
You could do a physical mark as a follower of Gentry of some kind. It could be like a cosmetic thing.
Boop her on the nose, and she has a glowy nose.
Yeah, give her a
I'm
little...
not gonna Rudolph her. Okay. Maybe just
Maybe you touch her chest, like just
On
a
her
little,
chest.
like
You're gonna flash her? What's happening?
just like
a little, like.
just like a little glowing spot, but not in like a glowing way that'll get her like seen in the dark if she needs to hide. But just like a little boop, and then it just like maybe has a tiny bit of like shimmer.
Yeah, where is it?
It's like right above the heart.
So you do that, and she feels a warmth that comforts her inexplicably. And she won't discover the mark probably until later.
Okay. I go back to the cave and just meow, 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 meow. No, I think it has to be. I think it has to be limited to like if I've received prayer.
It's like when somebody gives to your Kickstarter, but you give them a T-shirt. You spend a little bit of that
That's her
money to
t-shirt.
give them a little bit of
That's
something
her
back.
sticker with the QR code on the back.
Yes. Yeah.
I put a QR code on her.
Scan here to subscribe to Gentry.
Yes, that's it. She gets a magical QR code.
We were talking about not branding your followers.
You're like, I would never brand them. That's hideous.
That's inhumane.
But a QR code that's permanently on their body, yeah.
I will brand. Hashtag branding.
Yeah.
It's branding.
Branding. Yeah.
Okay. You return to the cave after leaving your fingerprint, your glowing fingerprint on Anvig's heart. After a few minutes, she follows behind you. And now you are all together. It's sort of afternoon time. This is the part of the day where there's a very, very slight glow that warms nothing and is barely any light, but you get one for like 1 or 2 hours in the middle of the day. That's where you are.
Okay, how many people are in this cave now?
There's 9 people because Erastus shot one of the 10 before you left.
Whoopsie.
Typical.
9 including Skara.
Oh, 10 including Skara. You approach Skara. She's finishing touches on this brand new cuff. She's examining it in her hands. And you notice while she's doing it that it exactly matches one that she's wearing on her left wrist.
Ooh, we should talk to Skara about doing the ritual. Are you all ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. I gotta find a boy again.
You go outside the cave, and it doesn't take you long to find Sagan. He followed your instructions. He didn't go far. He has collected a little bouquet of sticks and twigs and bits of dried bark. It's a surprisingly stylish bouquet. And he
Very nice.
comes to you, and he says, "Do you think she'll like this?"
Yeah, I think she will. We're gonna probably do the ritual thing soon.
Me too.
Yeah, Listen, your guess is as good as mine, kid.
All right.
I'll do it first to see if it kills me.
No, that's
How about that?
parenting.
Wait, it might kill you?
Probably not.
This is just what Tohri says about everything, including if he like orders a round of shots.
Don't worry. No, don't worry about it. It was a joke, kid. Don't worry about it.
This episode was brought to you by Quantic.com.
Quantic Bank is a fully digital CDFI bank that is basically all the benefits of a credit union, but you can be from anywhere. They have a ton of non-traditional mortgage options to basically help anybody try and get a house. Quantic's goal is to make sure that everyone can achieve the dream of homeownership, which is something that is really not that accessible right now, considering the economy. So they have unique loan and mortgage options for people who are self-employed, if you're in the gig economy, if you are not constantly employed and don't have reoccurring income but can afford a mortgage, they want to help you own a home. They have a really simple documentation process. They want to strip down the paperwork as much as possible, and they're going to help you through the whole thing. They've got a diverse, multilingual sales team so that no matter your background, you can achieve the dream of home ownership. So if you're interested, go to Quantic.com, that's QUONTIC.com, and look into their non-traditional loans. We approach Scarborough.
Skara.
She holds up this cuff that she's made, and she looks at it, and she looks at you, and she says, "I will offer you my advice, though you will not like it."
Go on.
Great.
Yeah, tell us. Bring it on. Bring it on, Skara.
You are a hard man.
Oh, not for me. Okay, it's advice for Tohri. It's fine. Okay. I'll step away.
Maybe me. I'm hard.
Half hard.
Frequently. I mean, my shoulders are always biceps. Anyway, I just stand there and flex.
There is no give within you. You must choose wisdom, else be consumed by the rage.
What does that mean exactly?
I can say no more.
Great. Helpful. Thanks.
Follow me. And she leads you outside the cave. You're all wearing your warm clothes.
We all go. We all just
I'm following.
no, I want to follow.
I'm following.
I'm there.
We are tagging
Field
along.
trip.
Yeah.
Field trip.
Hey, Tohri and Martha, I'd like to talk to you for a second. Hey, I just realized that as part of my, and you know what? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but let's just try it out. I have this ritual I can cast where you guys both get a little buff to your strength, if you know what I mean. A little and all that you have to do is on paper, sort of be married.
Oh.
What?
But you get to get real strong if I do this ritual on you.
I mean, that does seem like it would be beneficial next time, we're faced with a Charlatan dragon. We're already best friends.
You're already best friends. And Tohri, here's how I'll sweeten the deal. I will relinquish my friendship obligation to you. If you...
Wait, what?
Yeah.
For real though?
I wouldn't do this, Tohri. This sounds very suspicious. Under what circumstance would Gentry relinquish something like that?
Why just me and Martha?
This is a trap.
Because y'all already have such a good rapport.
Well, actually, I'm familiar with this. So actually, if Gentry and Erastus, if you want the same bennies just for being on paper married, then you could also.
I'm of royal blood. My marriage must be saved for alliances.
Well, I know, but it's on paper. It wouldn't be recognized in the Fae realm. It's like gay marriage in 2010.
Actually, on paper, is actually the important type of marriage.
Hear me out, though, Erastus. You get
No.
a +2 to your AC.
Are you a princess of a major realm? Then suck a dick.
She might be a demigod.
Okay. I say to Tohri, do you have any alcohol on you right now?
Of course I do. What do you take me for?
I'm going to give some to Erastus so that he agrees to marry me. Just keep plying him with beverages. He's relaxed as fuck right now.
And I just stare Gentry hard in the face and I say, but you'll get rid of, I don't have to be your best friend at all.
Yeah, no. I will relinquish best friend obligations. I would ask that you, once you see that how beneficial this is, that you maybe nudge Erastus in the same way so the whole party can be united. That's the thing about this ritual. It just kind of unites.
What? Are you hot for Erastus? Is that what's happening?
Are you hot for Martha? No, but it gives you this oomph.
And you'll never, ever ask me your best friend again. Ever. For your entire life.
I'm hoping that eventually maybe you want to be my best friend on your...
That's not what I said. That's not what I asked.
Okay, I will never make you obligated to be my best friend. So, what do you say?
And you have to buy me drinks after this.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I'll buy you a drink.
Oh, newlyweds drink for free.
Obviously, we're all going to be drinking after this.
Oh, honeymoon? We're drinking for free for a month.
I hold out my hand to shake.
Shake! Oh, Martha, would you like to marry Tohri?
Martha holds out her hand in marriage.
I shake both their hands and begin casting my own ritual of ceremony.
I take out my canteen and I start swinging my flask. I start swinging. We're knocking that back.
And it takes 1 hour, right?
It takes 1 hour. How long does Scarra's thing take?
So Scarra was setting up for the ritual thinking that it was about to start, and then she turns and you guys are doing this nonsense. So she just crosses her arms and stands watching.
Do we gotta be here for this, or?
I stand next to Scarra, flexing, hoping that she says that I'm hard too.
Part of the ritual is that you do have to exchange vows. So I do need you to each say 25 words. You have to use 25 words to say something nice to each other about each other. That's the rules of the ritual.
Sagan and Anvig approach and watch.
Can I be the flower satyr?
Yes, absolutely. Erastus is the flower satyr.
And the ring satyr.
Oh.
Is there a ring?
I bet he's got a couple floating
I
around.
think you could tinker up a couple, no?
I can tinker up.
He's got a tool for
I
everything.
got a tool for everything. I'm going to go rumble my pouches, and I come back with just a very basic ring and some shoddily whittled wooden flowers that I am going to throw and sprinkle as I prance up and give the rings.
You're just throwing wood chips at people?
It's just wood chips. It's just wood chips.
Sawdust.
All right, so I gather the crowd and I say, thank you all for being here today. I would like to officially, with pride, oversee this marriage of these two lovely friends of mine, Martha Sinclair and Tohri.
Yeah, what's my last name? What's my last name, Gentry?
I do forget your last name. You just call me Tohri a lot.
Gentry, it's Cole. Miss Gentry.
Don't lie. No.
Tohri Cole.
Sagan.
Tohri Cole. Tohri Cole. We are gathered here today to witness the marriage of these two lovely best friends who have decided to take things commitment-wise further, at least for the next 7 days, and be married.
What happens after 7 days?
Ixnay on the Evan days say.
Oh yeah. Okay. So as part of this ritual, you both need to, in at least 25 words, it can be more, say your vows to one another, which means saying something nice about commitment, and it can't be mean, is what I...
Erastus has never been more wrapped.
Okay, so, Martha, you begin.
Tohri, I'm so glad that I magic to your weapon. And we became best friends because they always say you should marry your best friend. And, I think a lot of people aren't totally sure if they're marrying their best friend, but you're contractually obligated to be my best friend. So I know this is the right move for us. And I'm glad we're doing it today and not tomorrow when you don't have to be my best friend anymore. But just know that I promise to always bless you and make your weapons magic when we're in battle and use my new +2 to AC to keep you safe. Amen.
I burst into tears of happiness and just
Not a dry eye in the house.
Amen. Just got me.
Erastus does not know this is a bit. Erastus is like fully committed and a secret romantic.
I mean, also Martha kind of is.
I'm also now starting to slowly thaumaturgy some like candle-like lights to like create the mood as I say, Tohri,
Just as the glow is starting to dim in the horizon.
it's time for you to say your vows to Martha.
He is full on disassociating for this part. Tori says, right, okay. Martha, over the last 10 days, I have come to hate you, I think, the least out of everyone here.
Erastus burst into actual sobs because now his feelings are hurt. But it's trying to like stay cool.
That whole sentiment about marrying your best friend and contractual obligation, that was a pretty good one. As far as best friends go, you've been great. I don't really have a comparison for that, but been good. I will say you're pretty kick-ass in a fight, so I'm looking forward to you being better at that too. That'll be nice.
Okay.
This can't go worse than my last marriage. So I think that it's gonna be great.
Second time's a charm, baby.
Okay, that's very, very blessed and romantic. Now,
Amen.
power invested in me by the traveler in the state of Icewind Dale in the 10 towns, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You all don't have to kiss.
The wood chips fly.
I lay hands on both of them and ceremony is completed. And I say, now, all that you have to do to keep that +2 power to your AC is stay 30 feet next to each other for it to work.
Wait, hold on. What?
Oh, it only lasts for 7 days.
Gentry.
Got you!
Yes.
Gentry. Tori goes over and is like standing over Gentry, and he's like, I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, well.
I am just standing and applauding and just tears, silent crying, feeling all the feelings right now.
Congratulations.
Sagan runs up to Martha and he's like, should I call you mom now?
Okay, that did not go how I wanted it to go.
New stepmom.
Uh-oh. Icewind Dale's favorite stepmom.
Yeah, Martha Sinclair.
Martha Sinclair Cole. I'm hyphenating. I'm a modern woman. I have to call my pamphlet guy and have him see if he can update that.
What do your rings look like?
That's up to Erastus. What do the rings look like?
Inspired by the beautiful remembering that you got for me, and because I was on a time crunch, I made lovely wire-wrapped rings with, I do think I do have some random gems in my pack. I just give them pretty gold wire-wrapped rings with a lovely gemstone of their choosing because there are lots to choose from.
Oh, I want a piece of Chardolin left over from that Chardolin dragon where we first...
Very sentimental.
That does seem thematically appropriate. I feel like I should match that because that was a really big bonding moment of our friendship, was both being on the Chardolin dragon.
Love it.
I created wire-wrapped shards of Chardolin for wedding bands. I will say for our listeners that 7 days of them being married is like the next 3 years of this campaign.
It's like we gotta get into so many fights in the next 7 days so we take advantage of the AC bonus.
Yeah, I'm going to be picking fights with everyone.
I'm going to go pick a fight with a god, maybe, right now. We'll find out.
All right. So are you ready to do the ritual?
Why not? Let's go.
This is the biggest day of your life, Tohri.
Second marriage.
Yeah, but double ritual.
Now a doubly married man.
And it's not bigamy because my first wife died yesterday.
Yesterday.
You had been estranged for a while.
So you approach Scarborough, and she's basically placed this totem on a frozen outcropping of stone. And she says, "You, friends, you stand here and here and here. I trust if the time comes, you will do what needs to be done." And she makes eye contact with all of you.
What needs to be done?
Kill me.
Wait, really? Guys, really? Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to kill someone right now?
Yeah, me.
I need to kill you right now?
If it doesn't work.
She gestures Tohri to stand in a place facing the wall with the outcropping of the totem, and she stands in front of you. She turns her back to you, begins humming. She takes one knee ceremonially and unhooks the gold cuff from around her left wrist, placing it to the left of the totem. Beneath it, you now see that the wrist bears the scars, bears some scars that look like black grooves reminiscent of tiger stripes.
Oh.
Then she stands before you and offers you a cup. The liquid inside is black.
I take the cup.
I'll look deep into the murky blackness of it, and then I'll just knock that bad boy back.
It tastes like earth and salt.
Gross.
Your pupils dilate. And everyone, all of you, can see some sort of portal materialize in front of you. The air is kind of shimmering. It's not like transportation magic that you've seen. It's just like a thickening and darkening of the air right in front of you, with the distorted shape of Skara on the other side of it, palm raised, beckoning.
Is Tohri distorted or is he...
Tori's on your side of it.
Okay.
She's on the other side.
Got it, okay.
I will go towards her. I'll pass through the little aura of portal.
You step through. To everyone else, the thickened air kind of wraps around you like a spider web, and it sinks into your body. And on the other side, you stand still, entranced, face to face with Skara, but unseeing. And I think we'll actually end the session there.
God damn it!
Jess, please. 15 more minutes.
I was just deciding what I was going to kill Tohri with, because there are options, and I got to know what I need to do to pierce the membrane.
Please.
This is Jess punishing us for dicking around so much. She's like, no. Sorry, now you don't.
You
now
chose
don't
to get married. You don't get to see the rest of the
Only
ritual.
one ceremony per episode.
Fine.
Fiddlesticks.
This has been I Seduce the Dragon. Are you subscribed on Patreon, where you get all episodes early and ad-free? Because you should, because unlike us players, you will not have to wait to hear the dashing conclusion to this tale.
Wait, they're going to hear it before we record it?
Yep. They're unlike us.
They will get future knowledge that we do not have.
If you donate enough money to the Patreon, I bet Jess will tell you how it goes.
Oh, yeah,
100%, absolutely. Yeah. We can be bribed. If you have learned nothing from this podcast, know this. Both in real life and in game, we can be bribed.
Subscribe to Patreon. This is what you get.
I see your pen and I raise you a tongue.
Whoa. Your tongue goes up your nose? What? Is there no end to the wonders of Ryan Keely's bodily manipulations?
I thought you were going to say, is there where your tongue doesn't go?
Assholes.